We've made it through another long winter here in the Midwest, and we're here at Farmer City Raceway on the first Sunday of March. And who do we find here in the pit area right off the bat? The defending UMP Pro Late Model National Champion, Jose Parga. Jose, it's been a long winter, but car looks good. You're coming off the best season of your career, national championship. Just kind of tell us how it all kind of come about and just what that feeling is like.
Well, you know, it took a lot of hard work between me and my dad. A lot of my sponsors really stepped it up last year, helping us out quite a bit. You know, Brandon, he helped us out tremendously with everything that we did. Valvoline, you know, all my sponsors really, they contributed a lot to our national championship, and really without them it couldn't have been possible. You know, this winter has been a long winter. We just got a new car. We're gonna see what we can do this year like we did last year.
Well, kind of explain your relationship a little bit. You and Brandon Shepard, pretty good friends, and Brandon, as we know, he's gone on to do some big things. He's run the Lucas Oil Late Model Tour. He was Rookie of the Year there last year. He's got some big wins under his belt. What's it mean to have somebody support like that who's been there as a youngster like yourself and turned a lot of laps, and he's kind of helping the next generation, even though he's only just a couple years older. He's not that much older, but helping out the next generation. Just kind of what's that mean to you to have somebody like that who's recognized on a national level?
Well, you know, I mean, it means a lot, you know, especially Brandon going out of his way to help me as a, you know, just another pro late model driver, you know. I raced with Brandon since he was young. We raced quarter midgets together and everything, you know. We've really gained like a big relationship and go to his house, hang out with him, you know. He's like a brother to me, but yeah, I mean, without Brandon, I mean, me and my dad wouldn't really know very much about these cars, so he deserves a lot of credit for what we've done.
And for some people who may not know a little bit about your background, you're not only a pretty good race car driver, you're a pretty good baseball player.
Yeah, well, played baseball quite a bit. Last year made it to regional championship. Fell a little short of that, but yeah, we're gonna get a late start this year on baseball, or on racing because of baseball, which we did last year and ended up fine.
Yeah, I mean, it only ended in a national championship. I mean, didn't go too bad, right?
No, not bad at all.
So you've got a great looking car here behind you. Who are some of the big sponsors who help make this deal possible for you, and who are some of the major crew members? Hey, Dad.
Yeah, for sure. You know, my dad, he helps us out a lot, you know. Brandon, I mean, without him, you know, I wouldn't have done what we did last year. But Valvoline, Begg's Barbershops, we got a new sponsor, SB, Superior Supply Bearing, and they're going to help us out a lot this year. You know, Bill West Enterprise, Printworks make my car look good. I mean, Landrum Springs, I mean, the list goes on, you know. But it's just all around a group effort. I mean, with all my sponsors, I mean, we wouldn't be here without them.
There you have it, here in the pit area at Farmer City Raceway with 2015 Dirt Car UMP Pro Late Model Champion, Jose Parga.
Yep.
We're here at Farmer City Raceway's first practice of 2016, and we happen to find another champion here in the pit area, the defending Farmer City Raceway 2015 UMP Dirt Car Pro Late Model Champion, Dakota Ewing out of Decatur, Illinois. Dakota, I'll tell you what, it was an exciting chase for you last year, and it come down to you and Russ Adams the last night. Definitely made it exciting for the fans in the stands. Maybe not quite the way you want to do it. You're racing for the win. Got a little close, but in the end, it ended up being good for you and left you for a pretty good off season. Feels pretty good. Your first season in a pro late model to be called track champion.
Oh, it's great. It was a very wild night that night. We had a pretty good lead, and you know, we were 1,000 to win. And it was like, you know, we were already up here. We only got one feature on us under our belt this year. We're just gonna try to get off the big one off our chest, and It was just a racing deal. Me and Sean got into it, and heck, we're buddies. We didn't mean to. It was just one of them racing deals.
You come in here with a lot of momentum with that off the off season. Looks like you've got some brand new sponsors here on the car. Just kind of tell us about some of the new guys who have come on board for you here this year to help support your racing effort, and maybe even make mention of some of the guys that help you out. I noticed Brandon Shepard Racing here. He's on the side of a few cars around here in the crate and late model division. A couple other familiar names in the racing world here in Central Illinois. Just who are some of the ones who've come on board to help you?
Brad Crosby at Crosby Contracting. He's been one of our big helps this year. Without him, we'd probably still be at home. And Brandon Shepard and Joe and Jose Park and all them putting the body on it in New Berlin and getting it all set up for us. Jeff Leka Tree Service came on board with us this year, and Stevie Shepard and Shepard Auto Sales and Salvage didn't be possible without them either. They're all really good help.
I'll say coming off a successful track championship season, you and Jose are pretty good buddies. There's a little bit of a rivalry there between you guys. Go out and try and get that national championship. He got it last year. You going to go out and try and get it this year?
No, we're good competitors with each other. We both respect each other. And I'd like learn from Jose a lot because he's been doing it for longer, and he's just a good mentor to watch and help and do all that stuff with. We're good buddies on and off the track. It's pretty good.
Well, we'll wish you best of luck here to start the 2016 season. Here at Farmer City Raceway, defending UMP Pro Late Model champion Dakota Ewing. So you sound like you started to get cold. Farmer City's very first practice of 2016, and we found the Dark Knight himself, Jeremiah Hoadley, here standing next to the Garner Hoadley number 51 Dirt Car UMP Street Stock. Man, this thing's always a good-looking car. You always pride yourself in having a sharp street stock.
Yeah, got to thank Garner Hoadley Auto Body. My Uncle Kevin, he does a fabulous job every year on this thing. When we first got it, he goes, I'm not putting my name on it unless we put a heck of a paint job on it. So every year we get something real nice, and I got great sponsors. I got County Market on this year, Decatur Mac, Watts Racing Engines. They've just all come together, and we've done everything we can to get the car together right and just hope for a good year.
Man, listen to this guy. He's already in mid-season form, getting all the sponsors thrown out there. But like I said, sharp-looking ride. And what do you plan on doing with this ride this year? Are we going to see you run one track on any given night? Or are we going to see you kind of show up at some of the bigger street stock shows? There's a lot of money shows coming up here in Central Illinois in 2016. We just kind of going to see you bounce around between that. Are we going to see it one track more than another, or just going to kind of see what Mother Nature decides to do?
Well, I think we're going to try to stick maybe here on Friday nights, Macon on Saturday for sure. We're going to try to do some point racing down there, possibly follow the Big Ten Series when it comes up. And in Charleston, they're going to have some big money shows. We're going to try to hit them up as well. So, but our main focus is going to be up here in Macon for the most part.
Before we let you go and unload the car here, because practice is getting ready to start here really shortly, who are some of the crew guys, some of the guys in the shop that help you out and get you here at the racetrack every time you go out and race?
Yeah. Well, first off, I want to thank Rod Watts. Without him, we wouldn't have the horse we have underneath the hood. Jeff Watts, he's a big part. Jordan Smith and JSR. I mean, just everybody that's done something. There's just so many to name that, I mean, without them, we wouldn't be here. So I'm real happy about that.
There you have it, driver of the 51 Dirt Car UMP Street Stock out of Decatur, Illinois, the Dark Knight, Jeremiah Hoadley.
Thank you.
Hey, after a long winter, we're here at Farmer City Raceway, and we're here with one of the many hands that makes this happen up here each and every Friday night, Lance Speaker. Lance, tell you what, we got a beautiful first day here in the the first Sunday of March, and we've already got cars in the pit area here. We're not even to noon yet. I think everybody here is ready to go racing.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a long off season. This early in the season, we haven't had the track in this good a shape, and everybody's anxious. David was worried we were going to have cars or not, but I know if people are anxious enough, we're going to have cars.
Say, walking across the racetrack here earlier, that racetrack has as much moisture in it as it does for a regular race night on a Friday night. These guys are going to have a really good racetrack here to kind of set their cars up. We've got guys coming here that have just put their cars together, and it may have bare sheet metal on the side. We've got guys that have already went down to Florida and raced, and we've got guys at all points in between. It just kind of goes to show that give these guys a beautiful Sunday and give them a racetrack. You never know who might show up.
Yeah, that's right. And we're anxious. A little breezy out today, but first weekend of March, you can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Absolutely, and just under a month away from one of the biggest races in all of Illinois, the Illini 100. Just kind of tell us a little bit about just the hype that's behind it, and hey, hear of anybody who might be coming, by the way.
You know what? I'm kind of left in the dark on all this. World of Outlaws likes to keep it a secret, I think. But just in general, like you say, with the hype, everybody's here ready for practice. They're ready for the Illini. We've been getting multiple emails just from campers, people anxious to reserve camping spots, wanting to know how the campground is. And again, that's the reason we're out here now pounding this track, making sure we keep that hole to a minimum that likes to pop up on the Illini.
Absolutely. Who are some of the guys on your crew here on the Farmer City Raceway board who help you and this town make this happen, whether it be the Illini or your regular weekly show on a Friday night? Who are some of the helping hands that make it happen?
Well, there's two of them laughing behind the camera over there. That'd be David Holtz and what we call Peaches, Matt Steiger. But those two are two big hands. Jeremiah, he disappeared. He's over working on somewhere. Those four are the core four, but there's a whole bunch staying over there. Michael Brandt, my boy right there, Lane, does a heck of a good job. Our tow truck driver over there and his boy. Of course, as you see over on the other shoulder over there, Jim Jones, he's anxious to take some pictures.
Yeah, and I think there's one other person you might want to thank too, your wife.
Well, she's not here yet. but yeah, I better thank her. She's the one behind the Facebook. She's the one behind the hype, helping push the hype. She's the one to be in here taking money here shortly, and yeah, she's the one that puts up with me. So I do need to give her a big thanks.
And I don't know. You might want to put the kids to bed if we ever find out the story on why he's called Peaches, but we'll leave it there. We're here with one of the many hands who helps make things happen here at Farmer City Raceway each and every Friday night. Lance Speaker. Lance, thank you and good luck on a successful 2016 season. We look forward to seeing it start.
Thank you.
Here at Farmer City Raceway's first practice of 2016. And we happen to run into somebody who's off to a pretty good start here in the 2016 season in the Best Performance Motorsports number B5, Brandon Shepard. Brandon, see your name on a lot of these race cars. Got a lot of friendships with guys here. Just kind of explain kind of how that kind of come about and just kind of what you kind of do for some of the local racers here in Central Illinois.
Just mostly my relationship with Rocket Chassis and just kind of out here trying to give them some extra support and help out some of the Rocket guys and see if we can't get these guys going a little bit better.
And like I mentioned just before, you moved into the Best Performance ride. Right now, sitting second in Lucas Oil points, right there behind guy I think most everybody in the late model world was kind of frustrated about chasing last year, but in a good way, Jonathan Davenport. And right now, right there within striking distance going into Brownstown, has to feel really good. Brand new equipment, brand new team. Things are clicking for you right out of the gate for you.
Oh yeah, we're definitely excited about the year. We're like I said, we're just here trying to help these guys out a little bit and, see if we can't learn something ourselves. And, we're just looking forward to hopefully a good year.
We know you still got that family ride sitting at home along with the Best Performance ride. So I'll go ahead and throw it out there. Will we see that blue and white Valvoline Best Performance B5? Will we see the family ride here for the Illini 100?
No, we're going to be Lucas Racing in Georgia during the Illini 100, but if it rains out, I'd say we'll be here. I don't know whether it'll be in my family-owned team or the Best Performance stuff, but I'd say it'll be the Best Performance stuff. We do rain out. They're pretty excited and ready to do some racing. So
there you have it. Somebody, in fact, you're defending Illini 100 champion on Saturday night. Somebody who's had a lot of experience here in Central Illinois, driver of the B5. chasing Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championship this year, defending Rookie of the Year in that series, Brandon Shepard out of New Berlin, Illinois.